look at the water. Visibility looks really good down there. Anyway, so gonna fly up and down, pick out a camping spot, camp out, see if I can test out my water distillation. Got all my gear with me. Got my tarp, got my cover for my paramotor. Nice smooth winds right now, but as you can see, storms are coming in now.
I'm not sure if it's coming this way. Normally they go inland, but this one looks like it's growing my way. So I'm gonna have to go find a place to land, I think, pretty soon. Oh, look, here comes a paramotor. It's somebody else.
Okay, so I want to go over what I brought with me today. So here's my jacket. Got the wing, obviously. Reserve is on this side. I wasn't really flying high enough to need the reserve because I would need a lot more altitude if I was going to throw it. And now I've placed this backpack on. There's a carabiner holding the bottom straps, and then these top straps run through there. I may put an additional carabiner up here next time just as a safety precaution. So down here we've got the cover. So the cover and that the bag for the wing was also in there. That's the reason it was open. Bag fell out. And then we've got the tarp that we used last time. I'm gonna try to find another one. I'd like to have a camouflage one. Actually, I'd like all this to be camouflage. And then here is the new pack raft that I'm actually going to use as a bed. I don't need it tonight because I'm not on an island. Well, I'm on an island, but I could drive off of it if I needed to, so I can get my car in and out, and mosquito netting. So I'm actually going to cut that down because I don't need all this extra weight, but it's almost the same weight with all that stuff because this is only 2 pounds, and everything else in here, my knife's in there as well with the sharpener. It's almost the same weight as the reserve. Sometimes it can be really tough to tell what's charcoal and what's tar. Now, that tar will burn really good, but this is definitely tar. All right, found a piece of charcoal. I know it's charcoal because there's the wood, there's the charcoal on top. So now I can try to make a fire roll. So here's a flat piece of plywood. So what I may do is make my fire roll over here. On this, I just need to find something about the size of a 2x4 or a 2x4 or a 2x6, and this is flat enough to do the fire roll on this. Scraped off some of the charcoal, and I've got it on there. I'm going to take some of this other stuff too and pinch it up, powder it on there. I got some sand in there. Hopefully that won't prevent this from working. I'm going to make 2 out of this one. Hopefully one of them I'll get to work. We'll see. as I was making fire, the sun keeps peeking in and out, so I'm kind of in between storms. There's a big storm inland, and then there's one that's coming from the Gulf. Well, there's food, I guess. No way I'm eating that. Oh, that's nasty. It's been here for a while. So I'm just eating some of that purslane. It's really salty. I mean, if you don't have any water, you don't want to be eating it because it'll dehydrate you. But you want the new shoots, the new growth. The older stuff, the larger ones, can be kind of woody. That one may be okay. It's still fairly tender. But you can use this stuff to flavor your food because of all the salt. If you distill your water, you can replace your electrolytes with it. But that is sea purslane. Yeah, it looks really close to dried up willow. It's probably come down the Nueces River. But that's what I may have to make my distillation device. If I can't find a tube, I know a way to make, split that in half and then make it into a distillation device. This is not big enough. So made it into a cone here and at the other end so it'll fit any container that I find. I split it in half and hollowed out the center. And so I actually found some cordage on the beach walking up and down, and I'm going to use it to tie stuff together, or tie this together and cinch it down. It's about to rain and it may put out my fire. I'm setting out all the plastic bottles that I don't need for my distillation device. I'm going to set them out. So I just dug a hole in the sand, set them up several inches above the sand. Hopefully they'll collect some rainwater for me. As you can see, containers were not a problem. Plenty of things to boil in and to collect water. This one has never been opened. So that has, how many calories? It's been here for a while. So I don't know if I'd want to drink it, but it has, let's see, 110 calories. Got the can in, fire going, coals around it, heating it up. We've got that in, stuffed in that can. It's gonna go down here. There's our collection device. So we're starting to make some water now. You can hear this thing. You can hear it boiling. And I've went down the top of the tube and we've got a little bit of water. Oh wow, easy. That's at least a quarter cup to a third of the cup. So if I kept replacing these in and out, I bet you I can get more than a cup in an hour out of this, because it's making a really good seal with that wet sand on there. But look how pink it is. That's crazy. That's the sap from that wood. But it's making a lot of water really quick. I'm gonna set up the pack raft and use it as a bed. I won't need the mosquito net tonight because it's so windy. The mosquitoes won't come out this far. They'll stay back in the dunes. And then I can just use my jacket, the mosquito net, and the fire to keep me warm. But that's gonna work great. I'm almost out of battery power. I'm gonna have to start bringing a battery pack. Comes another paramotor. Those guys have been buzzing me all day. I wonder if they think I'm hurt or something. Just checking on me. I guess they see my paramotor set up over here and think that fly over me just in case I need help, I guess.